Hi, I'm Nina, I'm 22 years old, and last spring I graduated from MIT. However, it turns out I wasn't quite done subjecting myself to the horrors of higher education because I'm back. This year, I'm working towards getting my master's, which hopefully I will get in the spring, and this video is just a little insight into what my life is like as a grad student week to week. So if you're here, sit down, buckle up, grab your popcorn, and then put your popcorn back down, because my life is low-key pretty boring, actually. But you know, that's just how life is sometimes, so hope you enjoy regardless. So I don't have any class on Wednesday, and that makes it an optimal day for me to get done whatever errands I need to get done. I didn't have any real food in my apartment, so I decided to go to Target to buy some groceries. I ended up still not buying any groceries or real food, and instead I bought a bunch of snacks. So, you know, time and money well spent. One thing I've been really diligently trying to do every day is practice my Chinese. And that's because I know how to speak Chinese to an extent. I know how to understand Chinese. Reading and writing is where it gets me. Basically, I'm trying to work on my Chinese reading and writing ability, so I just try to learn like 10 to 15 new words a day. I also do a reading practice every day, try to make my ancestors proud, you know. So I'm a TA for the Intro to Microeconomics course, and they're having a midterm today. Slay. I'm proctoring like the early session for the kids who need extended time, so there are only gonna be like 3 people there, I think, but I still have to be there. But it is a great opportunity to do work undistracted. So I'm heading out. One of my responsibilities as a grad student this year is being a TA. The class I'm TAing this semester is Intro to Microeconomics, which is a class that pretty much every econ undergrad and also a lot of non-econ undergrads take, so it's quite a big class. My responsibilities include writing the homeworks, manning office hours, and doing miscellaneous tasks such as proctoring this midterm. Thankfully, I don't have to lead any recitation or come up with any lesson plans, but that is something that I had to do last semester, and oh boy, was it tough. Hello everyone, it's Thursday. Today, don't have that much going on. It's my pretty heavy class day, so I just have to go to class, and I'm not excited at all. A little insight into the class I'm taking this semester, if you're curious. In order to fulfill the requirements for my degree, I have to take 1 math class and 1 economics class. So the first one is computational engineering, which is basically like a blend of linear algebra and differential equations with like a little bit of coding thrown in for fun, I guess. The second one is energy economics and policy, and I could talk about this class for so long, not because of the content, which is very useful and stuff I definitely should know. Never have I ever been in a class. There are so many males that have such intense male energy. Does that make sense? It's probably because they're all MBA students, they're all like in their mid to late 20s, they're all white, they're all finance bros, but oh my god. So that's fun. Now I'm in the economics building to run my office hours. Normally I have to be here from 4 to 7 to do office hours for the economics class. But since their midterm was literally last night, I'm like 100% sure that 0 people are gonna show up to this. Unless they're coming to ask some burning, dying questions about the material, which no one ever does. I think it's just gonna be me today, and I love that.
sure about. Let me check to see if this one was one that...
One new thing this semester, one new development is that for my research project, I have hired undergrads to help me. Which is so funny because literally 1 year ago, last spring semester, I was an undergrad researcher. So yeah, I just had a meeting with them just to catch up on like progress and stuff like that. We are literally making them do the most boring, tedious labor on the planet, but that's, you know, what undergrads are for. After that, I had a very rare occurrence: social plans. To be real with you guys, this day was the first time I had attended a planned social gathering in like 3 weeks. And I actually had 2 different events to go to with 2 different groups of people. So basically, I am popular. So we tried to go to a bar. We've been trying to go to this bar for like a while now, and every time we go, they're like, oh, we're full, the wait list is full, like, sorry. Today we went at 8:30 and we walk in and they're like, sorry, wait list is full, we're full. I literally asked the lady, I'm like, what time do we have to get here? And she was like, yeah, most people come, you know, at least 6, like latest 7. And I was like, okay, so we're not making it to this bar, like ever, point blank period, because who has time to just go at 7 and then like be on call for when your table's ready? Like, not me. I sort of did a mental audit of like everything I need to do and I freaked out a little bit. So I'm gonna haul ass to some location. I haven't decided yet, and work. But I have this personal issue where I cannot leave the house if I don't have some amount of makeup on. I know, it's not good, but I digress. Okay, and 5 minutes later, I don't look like a mess. I'm heading to a dance class. It's like hip hop, but like heels. I don't have like heels for dance. I'm just gonna have to like sift through this basket of heels that I have. I think I wore these to my graduation. I have these silver heels. These are all the same. I don't know why I have so many pairs. Oh, actually, nice, plain, understated. This is like, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, something like that. Something manageable. I think I'm gonna go with these. Let's hope I don't fall on my face and make a fool out of myself. But I don't wanna cause no scene. I'm using
let's go.
I'm going to end off the week by doing a little journaling. I didn't used to do it just because I would get really impatient and I would just never be consistent. And then I kind of realized, like, why do you have to be consistent? I found that a lot of the times whenever I'm stressed out about something, I just like, rather than telling someone or writing it down, I think about it like over and over and over again. It's not fun. So I found that writing it can be helpful. Wow, these are all things that everyone knew already, but I didn't until I started doing them. Okay, thank you. Anyway, I have this journal. I've had this journal for like 3 years now. This company sent it to me 3 years ago and they put my name on it, which is cute. So I'm gonna do a little... Every time I go to this meeting, I get nervous. I personally took this class myself when I was a freshman. So it was freshman spring, which not only was 4 years ago, but also was the semester we got sent home for COVID. And we got sent home in March. So from March to May, I was like checked out. Now I'm like teaching the class and I don't know any of it. Shh, don't tell anyone. I guess I'm scared that my inability to comprehend basic microeconomic concepts will be exposed and then they'll be like, you're a fraud, even though they're the ones who gave me this job. Yeah, I don't know. So it's just about 7 p.m. and I'm just getting ready for my Korean class. So for those of you who don't know, I interned in Korea last summer. I worked for Hyundai, like the car company. I had the best time. It was like so amazing. I learned so much. So when I came back, I was like, ugh, I should learn Korean. Thankfully, MIT has a substantial global languages program. Unfortunately, I'm only allowed to take 2 classes per semester, so I couldn't take any language classes. So then I was like, I'll do the self-study route. I am so bad at keeping myself accountable. I talked for a long time here, but all I was really saying is that I realized I needed like a synchronous class to make this work for me. So I took it upon myself to scour the interwebs and find a class that was being offered. And eventually I did, and I signed up for it. It's run through the Chicago Korean Education Center, which is really funny because I'm not at all based in Chicago, but they were the only ones who had room and there was no rule that said that you had to be in Chicago. So one really funny thing about my job in Korea was somehow everyone in that office managed to find out about this YouTube channel. And I'm pretty sure it all stemmed from one person, and that person wasn't even like on my team, so like wasn't even someone who met me in person. When you're talking, they would just be like, oh, I heard you have a YouTube channel, and I would be like, oh my god, where did you hear that from? That's so embarrassing. If you're watching, okay. I am about to head out to my research meeting. Basically, every Tuesday I meet with my postdoc and we sort of just go over like, I don't know, progress and like think about timeline and like what I have to do to get my thesis turned in on time. I really like my postdoc and my thesis advisor. They're both like so nice and help me so much. Tuesday is my other heavy class day, so after my research meeting I had to go to class. In my math class we just reviewed some topics for the midterm the next week, and then in the energy class I had this sort of like round table discussion debate thing. As always, no woman spoke for the entire 90 minutes, but that's how it be in male dominated fields sometimes. That's all I had for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching what my week looks like, even though it's not the most exciting thing in the world. I feel like working hard is sometimes underrated in today's society. I don't know. Sometimes your life is boring because you're working towards something bigger, and that's okay. Anyway, bye.